Welcome back, everybody. Joe here. And today we're doing episode 3 of season 3 of Hannibal. I loved the first episode of this season. Last week's episode was not my favorite. However, I do think it was a better episode than what we're getting towards the end of season 2. And I hate to harp on season 2. I don't think it was terrible. I just think that it kind of lost some of the steam and momentum that came from the first season. And the first half of the second season, for that matter. I'm just not the biggest fan of how we return to the Abigail Hobbs thing. I understand why we do it. It makes sense as far as the story goes. And, of course, we had to address it from, the bombshell that was season 2. It just felt shoehorned into that season, and I think the writers kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit by doing that. And that's just my opinion. Don't be upset with me. I do think the show does run the risk of kind of losing steam a little bit. Now, obviously, I think we're probably done with that. Will's in Italy. We found out that obviously she is dead. She's dead. We're not going to have any more surprises where it's like, oh, she's alive. I hope to God that's not the case. Otherwise, that'd be insane. But we saw her on the, we saw her in the morgue. So the writer's like, don't worry, she's actually dead. There's a lot of answers that I still have after the crazy finale that was season 2.
Betrayal and forgiveness are best seen as something akin to falling in love.
Yeah, I think so. They have a very strange relationship, and, he's been both.
You are going to be caught.
God, I hope so.
Someplace I can never go. Home.
Well, I am curious to see Home for Hannibal. I know there's a Hannibal prequel. Was it Hannibal Rising? I never watched it. I heard it was kind of bad. I'm not sure if it's actually based on a book or not. But I vaguely remember the film when it came out, and I remember, people discuss the franchise that it's not highly regarded. Okay, this is the gothic horror stuff that I love this. This is so cool. Yeah, hey, don't sit there. I think she sees you, Will. Is this a relative? It's a good cut there. No pun intended. Gonna show us how to make a forearm here.
Served first-class guests on the Titanic during their last dinner.
Yeah, is this your last dinner?
If my victory pleased the professor, I could not tell.
Then you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I think it did, bro.
But not in a wide-eyed, indiscriminate way.
Oh! Okay, that actually kind of got me. I didn't see that coming.
That may have been impulsive.
It was. Yeah.
I can't see. Got a fish.
Yeah.
Technically, you killed him.
Okay, that's funny. That's really funny, dude.
It gradually descends into disorder.
2 men from the Capone are dead.
Yeah. Don't be like that, man. Yeah, I think you can claim 2. That's on you, dude. It's like a shot out of The Exorcist or something. It's really cool. Oh, that's got to be our boy Jack, isn't it? Hell yeah, dude. Love it. He is one of my favorite parts of the show. I know Jack has definitely frustrated me more than most people on the show have, but Lawrence Fishburne is an A-class. He's an amazing actor. I love him. He's one of the all-time greats. I mean, I don't blame Jack, right? I mean, like, yeah, I'm here for Will. Will's my friend. Also, like, I guess Will being there... Well, I guess he didn't save Jack's life because he was bleeding out, too. He tried to. I guess in a way he did save Jack's life, right? Alana, too, because Hannibal was trying to get in there, and then... Oh. You know, I'm more of a red meat guy, but that did look pretty good. What the heck? Nothing shocks him anymore, does it?
Cast aside the social graces normally afforded to human beings.
Right.
You're keeping him like an animal.
I wouldn't do this to an animal.
Okay, well, can we elaborate more on that? Who is this guy? And who are you, for that matter?
Sibilo característico. When the lungs whistle, the dish is done.
God. I don't ever want to consume lungs.
I first prepared this dish in honor of my sister when I was very young.
I'm sure you've perfected the recipe over the years.
The way he just makes that face while he sees other people consume remains so gross.
You have a very good butcher.
I do indeed. The lamb must be newly slaughtered.
I slaughter the lambs.
He does what was done to her.
How do you know it was your prisoner who killed Misha?
Then it must be true.
As well as I know myself when I'm with him.
I'm glad he can just be upfront about it and admit that.
Curious if you would kill. I imagine he still is.
Well, I'm glad you haven't then, because, yeah, I bet he definitely is curious about that. Something definitely happened.
Go!
I mean, yeah, he's doing you a solid. Oh yeah, she's gonna be pissed, isn't she? I mean, I guess this guy was pretty evil, huh? He ate somebody.
I'm sorry.
Damn. Okay. That's well done. For a second, I was like, "There's no way he kills her, right?" Because she seems like she's super capable. But did he just make an enemy or no?
I'll help you find him.
Okay.
Why would you help me?
I've no reason to stay.
I'm very curious about her backstory. See, Will's weird, man. This is that weird crap that Hannibal does. It's like... Why, dude? Why? As the show goes on, I am just so disappointed in Will. Like, why do that?
There is only one way you will forgive Will Graham.
I have to eat him.
Alright, I was wondering if that was going to be his answer. Alright, well, okay, we're inching along there. I really want to see how that shakes out. Like, So we kind of had these two guys that are going to be hunting each other then, or is Hannibal just going to wait for Will to come to him? Because he knows Will's there. Is like, yeah, Will. It makes sense for him to stay put, right? Because Will be there. I'm very curious about this lady that's been living here on Hannibal's childhood home, I'm assuming. The show's very vague sometimes, and I feel like this season they've given us like a tiny bit, which I'm not mad about. I need to take myself out of what I know about these characters from previous properties. Obviously, Will and Lecter have a connection, and they have a similarity between the two of them. And there's this weird... I guess they rely on one another in a way, and that's, clear in Manhunter to an extent, you know what I mean? Like, Will obviously goes to Hannibal for help. I mean, he is reliant, but in this, they just crank it all the way up, and I hate the fact that Will did that to the body. It's just, it makes him... I don't like it. I want him to be more of a Boy Scout. That's my own personal preference, but hey, I'm sure I'm wrong. Tell me how I'm wrong. I know, guys. And I'm not giving up on the show. I'm staying with it. It's just not my fave, but we'll see you guys next week.